Yeah, it's of course a good feeling to clinch playoffs. You know, that's something that was a goal of ours, but again, that's just one step towards the actual goal that we want to get to, which is winning the MLS Cup. And again, like, I think this game was super important for us in terms of our confidence, where we're at in the season, our result against them last time. So I think it's good just to have that response with our first game back to league play after Leagues Cup, and just, you know, build on this momentum and keep going forward.
What were your thoughts on the overall game for you guys? Start off early with Luis's brace, and then second half gutsy defending after going down to 10 men.
Yeah, it's just a tough game. I think any game you go down to 10 men, which it's been multiple times this year, is going to be difficult. And I think the team adapted well. I think guys ran more, worked harder, worked together more, and you know, we believed in each other. And it wasn't easy. You know, it felt like every possession they had, they were in our third of the field. But again, like, we have to do what we have to do to win the game, and those 2 goals early in the game were huge for us to get that lead, and we were able to see it through.
Is that something you guys have to correct? Not going down in 10 minutes, like you said, it's happened a couple times this season.
Yeah. I mean, we can't make these mistakes deeper into the season. I mean, when we get into high stakes games, when, you know, a mistake like that could hurt us even more than it did tonight, it's super important to learn from it, and it's just part of the game. You know, we're competitive. That's how we play. We get stuck in, and we're physical. And again, you know, if someone gets a red card, it's not intentional. And again, it's, you know, something that we have to learn from.
Talking about competition, we saw you with DeAndre. We saw you have an opportunity to score against you. Can you talk a little bit about that and how was playing against him?
Yeah, I mean, he's again, great player, even better person. So to compete against him after, you know, sharing so many memories on the field is fun, and it's also competitive. He's a great leader, great player, and great opponent. You know, so, you know, to see him in his first game back here compete the way he did was great, and very physical game. I mean, these are 2 of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, so we knew he was going to get chippy, and yeah, happy to see that he's doing well over there.
He was pretty feisty. He was pretty feisty today.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's, again, it's how he plays. Experienced player. He's played in some of the top leagues in the world, so he's going to bring that experience and do what he can to help his team win, and that's what he did tonight. Unfortunately, they didn't get the result that they wanted, but again, he wore the captain's band. It's kind of cool to
both of you, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a full circle moment to be captains against each other. You know, so many times in the locker room, I was right next to him, listening to him give captain speeches. Now I'm in the position that he was here, giving captain speeches, and I learned a lot from him. And yeah, happy to see that he's doing well.
You had a lot of work with great save tonight. You think it's one of your best matches in this season so far?
For me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a clean sheet, and those have been kind of hard to come by for me this year. So it feels good, you know, to not get scored on. It feels good to, you know, have an impact and help the team win. You know, again, like, doing my job. You know, I think it's more important that we score goals, you know, and we win the game. But again, getting a clean sheet gives confidence to the team, gives confidence to myself, and, you know, you can just keep on keeping on.
As is tradition with me, Drake, I have to ask you about the national team. You coach Mauricio Pochettino. Are you excited about that hire, and are you excited about the possibility of going back for the national team in the Nations League?
Yeah, I think it's a good hire. You know, coach with a lot of experience with, you know, high-level teams, and I think he's going to integrate well into Team USA and prepare the team for the World Cup. And yeah, I think, you know, it's a good move, and hopefully I'm involved, and if I'm not, I'll be supporting and working hard to be there.
Drake, Michelle asked you an iteration of his question previously. Obviously, this team was built to win trophies. You guys won one last year in the Leagues Cup, didn't win Champions Cup this year, didn't win a Leagues Cup. Obviously, MLS Cup is the big one for you guys. Does this team have to win for this season to be deemed a success?
Does this team have to win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's our goal. You know, we're playing every single game to win games, to win trophies. There's only so many opportunities during the year to win a trophy, and you know, we've missed out on Open Cup, Leagues Cup, and CONCACAF Champions Cup. I think Supporter Shield counts. I mean, it's a trophy, but you know, we want to go for the big one, which is, you know, the MLS Cup. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a non-negotiable is to get there. We've clinched playoffs, and now we have to put ourselves in the position physically, mentally, emotionally to be prepared for playoffs.
Very quickly, if I can ask you also on Luis and his performance today, what do you think of the early
Luis?
brace? Yeah, Luis Suarez.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just class. I think he gets himself in the right parts of the field. You know, very intelligent, knows where to shoot the ball, knows where to be, makes the right runs. And yeah, it's helped us out a lot. You know, that was the difference tonight, was those 2 goals. So for him to come in and start the game like that, you start a game a goal up with first 2 minutes of the game is huge, and then go, I don't know when we scored the second goal, but it was still pretty early. So.
Fernando was 31 seconds.
Oh wow.
My question for you is, what do you think about Messi? The team missing Messi is important for the next playoff.
Yeah. I think, you know, we're doing our best to win games, and we're doing our best to compete and get ourselves in a position to win a trophy. And I think players have to step up when he's gone, and we have to win games even when he's not here. You know, that's our responsibility as a player on the team, is to win games. And you know, once he comes back, you know, we're just going to have that much more firepower and that much more creativity, and you know, just another weapon on the field. So I think if we keep going at this rate with this momentum, and then add him into the mix, we're going to be in a really good position to make a good run in the playoffs.
Has Suarez been everything you guys expected this year? I mean, today he broke the record for fastest goal in Inter Miami history. Also became the top scorer in a single season across all comps.
Yeah, I think, again, on the inside, I knew we were getting such a quality player. From the outside, you hear all this noise, you know, there's doubters, there's haters, but, you know, when you have a player like that join your team, you really get to see, you know, how they work, how they train, who they are as a person. So I'm not surprised at all that he's been scoring goals and getting assists and scoring goals 2 minutes into the game and helping us win games. So, yeah, I think he's been super important to us, and you know, he provides leadership, high standards, and he gets the job done.
Thank you so much.